Spartans in what should be a fun game here today. They've played each other for about 16 times dating back to 2012. The Hawks have been on top in the series 14-2.
Absolutely, 14-2, and Kalen, keep this number in mind respectfully. The last time that the Spartans have actually won a set against the Hawks was back in 2018. So it's been a few years since not only have the Spartans won, but have even claimed a set. So all the numbers point towards Northeast tonight, but unless the Spartans can put up a fight with a very small team, it'll be an interesting match.
Well, they definitely will have their work cut out for them, especially when it comes to the depth. But Northeast starting off this season 8-3. They've looked solid. They had a nice 5-game win streak there in the middle. Hawks are playing well, and a lot of it is because of Shaylin Safranek.
And you can't say enough about Shaylin Safranek, 6'1", sophomore out of Myrna, Nebraska. She leads the team. She has in 39 sets, 11 matches so far this season, 2.03 kills per set. She had a 207 kills alone last season leading the team, and this year she's on her way. She's got 79 already on pace to beat her record from last season.
We talk about a team like Southwestern, though, as they're trying to kickstart that program once again because they were dominant back in 2012, 2013. They're looking for a lot of success from their freshman, Whitney Hollins.
Whitney Hollins, that is the backbone of this team and the one that's going to carry them back to success if they are to have any here tonight. The freshman from Aurora, Colorado, played in 5 matches, 13 sets, has 45 kills so far, a .324 hitting percentage, so an offensive weapon, absolutely, Kalen.
Kalen Devin, Andrew Pfeiffer on News Channel Nebraska. What should be a fun one tonight between the Hawks and the Spartans. Join us coming up next.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Welcome to News Channel Nebraska's coverage of some college volleyball in Norfolk, Nebraska, where the Northeast CC Hawks are hosting the Southwestern CC Spartans. Kalen Devin and Andrew Pfeiffer with you on NCN. Let's take a quick look at our school spotlight. It's brought to you by Currency. If your business needs financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers, all you need is Currency. Check them out at GoCurrency.com. Well, here in Norfolk, Nebraska, host of the Northeast Hawks, 25,000 people roughly here in the city. They play right here at the Cox Activity Center, a nice gym with about 5,000 students, and they are the Hawks, and they just rebranded. They are Got a lot of great logos you see on the center court. Look at that beautiful hawk right there under the volleyball net. It's amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, the rebranding's beautiful, and this team's ready to go. It's going to be an exciting one.
Now, Southwestern, the Spartans, they belong to Creston, Iowa. That's where they're from, and they've had some early success whenever they began their volleyball program, but as of late, they've been trying to catch some fire. It's been a rough few years for the Spartans, and they're not playing on an easy court tonight. On the road against a team like Northeast that has had their number over the years.
Absolutely. We talked about this in pregame, Kalen, but the last 16 matchups, the Hawks have taken the last 14 of them, respectfully so. Last time they even won a set was in 2018. So the numbers say this is going to be a quick volleyball match, but we talked about those key starters, even over on the Spartan side, that could potentially get this thing going. Now, they are a very small team. I was counting it earlier, 11 players on this team compared to Northeast Community College. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 17. So 17 compared to a team with 11 players. Clearly very outmatched. They have the fresh legs. They can constantly rotate. The Spartans are going to be in for a tough and physical game today.
Honestly, I'm more impressed at your quick math there to figure out the 17 number on looking on the sheet. Nice job. Let's take a look at our starters for tonight for the Spartans. Number 3, Audrey Bobon. She's from Glenwood, Iowa. Rounding out with Sophie Lyle, Emily Strait, Cadence Perkins, Danica Chamberlain, and we're watching out for Whitney Hollins tonight, that freshman from Aurora, who's leading in most of the categories for the Spartans offensively and with 30 blocks. For Northeast tonight, Avery Couch, Cadence Wilson, another player to watch, Maya Hedstrom, the freshman from O'Neill, played at St. Mary's. We've also got Brooklyn Weiss, Shaylin Safranik, our key player, and another one from last year who was the star freshman, Alex Arenas from Wakefield, who continues to produce some volleyball talent. You talk about Wakefield, Nebraska. You can't say anything about Wakefield without mentioning Northeast Hawks head coach Amanda Schultze in her 13th season she played at Wakefield.
Absolutely. Her best season was in 2016 with a record of 27-13. They were region champs, participating in the national tournament. And also, I want to go ahead and go back and looking at Southwestern. There's the one thing I wanted to point out. Their record says 2-3 so far on the season, but keep in mind their 2 wins were consecutively, and it were the last 2 games that they played. So they're coming into Norfolk today with a lot of momentum, so don't expect them to just roll over. I think this team may have some fight to them.
Right, they have some confidence right now, taking down Fort Scott in 3 sets, and then Olive Harvey College in 4 sets. So that's what we're at tonight, Northeast and Southwestern. It is coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Regional Physician Services Family Medicine. Our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Getting ready for our starting lineups for tonight between the Northeast Hawks and the Southwestern Spartans. You already saw them a moment ago, but officially being announced over the Cox Activity Center by AD Jarrett Mills. Big thanks to Jarrett for always having us down here tonight to be able to broadcast some college volleyball and what should be a fun matchup between the Hawks and the Spartans. Well, my name is Kalen Devin, along with Andrew Pfeiffer, had a beautiful tribute to the nation with our anthem by Olivia DeCook, a freshman here at Northeast Community College, as well as a moment of silence. It is September 11th today, 23 years ago, a tragic turn of events when the World Trade Center and the Pentagon both hit by terrorists, and we take this day to never forget 9/11.
And absolutely, I mean, that's what the sport's all about, right? Before every sporting event that you ever go to, what's the first thing you do? Before any event, any competition, you either say the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, just part of what you do as if you're an athlete or you're participating in anything for that matter. So it was a beautiful tribute to be able to honor our country. Kalen, I know you and I were both very young when that tragic event happened, and we probably don't remember it, but there are a lot of people in this building that sure do.
Right, you know exactly where you were, and there is a beautiful tribute to begin our match tonight. Another thing that you notice is Northeast, they came out in their warm-ups wearing a green t-shirt with the Suicide in Crisis Hotline 988, representing that tonight and bringing some awareness. And see, check it out right there, that green shirt, it says 988 on the back for the Suicide and Crisis Hotline.
Yeah, and it's absolutely beautiful. And for those that don't know, that hotline was established just 2 years ago. And since it's been established, they've received millions of calls, been able to save millions of people's lives. A incredible resource. 988 is that suicide hotline number, Kalen.
Truly a beautiful tribute tonight as we are ready for some volleyball. The Hawks are 8-3 on the season. 3 of their losses, they came in the first game of the year to Vernon. They lost in 5 sets, 3-2. Also fell to Garden City in straight sets and Kirkwood in 4, but bounced back last time out against Southeast. Now taking on Southwestern in Creston, Iowa. Again, they are 2-3. They've won 2 straight after dropping the first 3 games of the season to Central, CC, and Columbus, Southeast, and Southeastern.
And going back and looking at their last matchup against Southeast Community College, they traveled to Lincoln, got the sweep 3-0, but head coach Amy Schultze said she wanted to use the weekend to rest up, recover, and prepare for the couple of long weeks ahead for the team as they have some pretty deeming matchups coming up.
It is not an easy conference to be in, and not an easy region to be in for the Region 11, as well as being a part of this difficult conference in the ICCAC. Ready to roll here today for the Hawks. Serving it is Shaylin Safranek. And we are underway. This is a miscue right off the get-go, and it's an ace for Safranek, who already leads the team with 22, and now make that 23.
Yeah, Boban just couldn't get to the outside line quick enough to be able to hit that ball back over. A good point for Northeast.
Safranek tries again, and another miscue right off the serve. Back-to-back aces for Safranek, and it's tricky. One of the things that this Spartans team has struggled with is just getting some of these receives. This one able to be corralled by Straight. Nice effort here. Hawks are able to send a free ball over the net. Here comes Perkins, big swing here, good dig. That's back row for Alex Arenas, and now Spartans with another chance. Tip shot, Hollins, that drops.
And there's that player we talked about, Kaylin, Whitney Hollins, with the beautiful touch off the net. Northeast didn't see it coming.
Perkins serves it for the Spartans. Swing here. Might have to be a free ball, and it is. Sent over by Hernandez-Clavel. Now back outside. Good look from Hedstrom, and that drops. Maya Hedstrom with her first kill. Make that 96 on the year. She leads the team.
Yeah, a little miscommunication in the back line between the libero and the outside hitter, trying to decide who to get to the ball first, and just fell right between them.
Great crowd tonight. A lot of black jerseys and black shirts from the student section. Set up here by Beston Leonard, and that is just a bit too far. Point for Southwestern.
It's interesting to see that the Spartans already going in on that rotation. Just 5 points into the first set. Like I said, Kaylin, they have 11 players on their bench, and they're rotating them awfully quickly. That's where Northeast has the advantage.
That's Cordero who's in to serve as Whitney Hollins takes a seat. This is set up by Straight. Now tip shot off the hands, and it falls down for Audrey Boban. Boban with a tip shot. Looked like she was coming in strong. Cordero once again, a little too long. A service error for Southwestern. As Whitney Hollins checks back in, and back to serve for the Hawks is Jada Beston-Leonard. Sophomore defensive specialist from Omaha. Set up, fakes it to Hollins. Now back row. Here's the swing, a little too strong.
Well,
Looked from Christensen, but wants to tip. And did not get it.
Yeah, they were looking for the touch right off the net after that hit. Looks like they won't get it.
Boban, line drive over the net. Free ball sent right back. What a play, Skylar Lawal. Active hands up front, and the Spartans lead at 5-4. Boban delivers. Set up through the middle, too strong. Wanting another tip, and it is. It goes for Maya Hedstrom, her second kill.
And so now here we go, right into the first set, tied at 5, Kaylin. And like I said, the Spartan team, they're not going to lay down.
Taya Boyer, the freshman from Plainview. That's blocked and it drops. Sophie Lyle with her first kill. It makes that her 18th on the season.
You can see that momentum really starting to carry over just from their last couple of matches into today. Got to be cognizant.
Set up to the outside, off the hands. Good look from Davy Munter-McAfee, and it's a point for Davy Munter-McAfee, and the Hawks ties this one up at 6. As Alex Arenas goes back to serve. Set up through the front. Arenas there with the dig. And here comes the free ball. Opportunity for the Spartans. Perkins, tip shot from straight. Received well from the Hawks. Now here's another tip shot. Good save from the Spartans. Fantastic effort, Sophie Lyle. Back through the middle off the fingers, and again, we go back for another volley. Hawks will have another chance. Boyer sets it up. And that doesn't quite get over the net. Off Emily Straight, it's an error and a point for the Hawks.
I want to go back to that dig from Sophie Lyle earlier in the volley, Kaylin. A ball that really just seemed to almost hit the floor. She dug up right at the last minute. It's really cool.
Set up here, Hernandez Clavel. That's a line drive, and it's in. The second kill for Skylar Lawal, the freshman from Miami.
And it looks like, Kaylin, they're subbing Whitney Hollins back into that middle hitter position.
Short serve. Boyer through the middle, but a nice return. Cadence Wilson had some juice on that. That's blocked back, but out. Great effort from Whitney Hollins. We'll give that one off the swing of Jaden Christensen. Here comes Cadence Wilson. 8-7 Hawks. Wilson through the middle. Hollins. Nice dig from the back row. Boyer sets it up, and we'll call this a net violation. And point goes to Southwestern. We're tied at 8.
And it seems like right now at this point, Kaylin, the things that are getting Northeast are those mistakes and those errors that are letting the Spartans stay in this match.
Outside blocked. How about it? Strong from Shaylin Safranek. Big block. Puts the Hawks back in front, 9-8.
Safranek, our star player for the Hawks, 19 blocks last year.
That might have been out, but Hernandez Clavel gave it a shot. From the back row, Beston Leonard, and that's in the corner. What a cannon from Avery Couch.
Avery Couch, 47 kills so far this season. Now looking to make it 49.
Gonna go fetch a new volleyball. Avery Couch from David City. As Safranek brings it over. A little miscommunication, but able to get it over, and it's out too strong from Bobon, but that's where that miscommunication will hurt the Spartans. It gives the Hawks a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and that miscommunication just kind of caused the offense to panic, wondering who was going to finish on that kill and hit it a little too hard.
Set up for Hollins with the tip shot. This ball goes under, and we'll give the point to the Spartans.
That was Jada Christensen that couldn't get a handle of it. Whitney Hollins, who's been good on the soft touch, because that's where she's been getting most of her points so far.
That goes out. Just took a look at Southwestern's head coach, Brianna Maitland, a native from Creston. She is in her first season for the Spartans. 12-9 lead for Northeast. Hedstrom delivers, almost off, and nice dig from Hedstrom. Back through, that drops. Davy Munner McAfee, her second kill. The freshman from Wakefield getting it going so far. Nice and short, doesn't reach the net, and give it an ace. Hedstrom.
It was a good attempt to dig up by the libero, just unable to get it right into play as that ball falls short.
There's Hedstrom with the dig. Now back to the outside and out. Giving the point to the Hawks off the tip. And that goes to Jada Christensen, her second.
Christensen had that hit go right off Bobin, out of bounds, giving Northeast the hit. Great placement.
Hollins gets blocked. Going right back over, trying to catch the Hawks sleeping, can't quite do it. Returning back to Munner McAfee, and that's denied by Whitney Hollins.
Whitney Hollins, 5 matches, 13 sets. She leads with 45 kills on the team, 30 blocks so far. Add a couple more to her name after tonight.
Cordero with the serve for Southwestern. Christensen delivers. Nice dig, Cordero. Back over. Returned by Safranek, and now Christensen puts it down. Number 3 for the sophomore from Norfolk.
And way to bounce back. Christensen with a beautiful kill. And see it set up perfectly to the outside. See right here, they'll set it up for Christensen. Just right off the fingertips of Skylar Lewall.
Tip shot, little too early on the block attempt from Cadence Wilson, and Davy Munner McAfee will give that one to the Spartans. Nicely done. Thanks to Sophie Lyle. Too strong, service error. And another point for the Hawks. They lead at 17-11. Quick substitution coming in. Taya Boyer returns to serve for Northeast. As Amanda Schultze, her 13th season for the Hawks. She's been here every year. They've been back. What a kill. Emily Strait, her first.
Emily Strait had 18 kills up to this match, 7 aces. She's a very fond defensive player, 2023. 336 digs, wow, and 34 assists.
To the outside, blocked by Hollins, and able to grab that over. Beston Leonard outside, too strong, was looking for it. Davy Munner McAfee couldn't find it. Well, one of the things that's interesting about both of these teams, Andrew, is you look at Northeast, right here in Norfolk. Every single Hawk is from Nebraska, as this is a service error from Sophie Lyle. But then you look at a team like Southwestern, they're all over the place. You got Iowa, you got Florida, you've got Utah, Puerto Rico, Texas.
In fact, I mean, as a state as close as Iowa, they have no Nebraska players on their team. But like I said, they have some from Iowa, some from regional areas. And you can go as far as Puerto Rico, Kaylin.
That is wild. Another one for Sophie Lyle. It's her third. Well, I think you could look at the volleyball success collegiately here in the state of Nebraska. I mean, it is all over the place from right here in Northeast, as Hernandez Clavel will send it over. Right here in Northeast, of course, the Huskers, the Lopers in Kearney, the Wildcats on the right off the road in Wayne State. There's so much volleyball talent. Right over, good dig from Lyle. Quick return. Boyer through the middle. Big swing. Cadence Wilson. (19-14), and Wilson goes back to give it a serve.
Wilson using that height. She's 5'10". Able to get up and over the net.
A miscommunication on the Hawks end. Well, it first looked like it would be an issue for the Spartans, but Whitney Hollins takes the kill. 4-point Hawk lead. Boyer outside, misdirection, and the kill for Safranek. She's got 3.
Jada Christensen coming off the bench here. Christensen is, in fact, a Norfolk native.
Played for the Panthers. Looking outside, off the block and down for Maya Hedstrom. She's got 3. You love the way that Northeast is moving it around. 7 different players here in this opening set with kills.
Yeah.
Right back over. Deliver it and a miscommunication. Southwestern able to return it through the middle. Nice dig by Emily Straight. Back up through the back, and it's out. Good look for Jada Christensen. Couldn't quite put it inside the line. It's 21-16 in set number 1. Cadence Perkins serves it over. Back outside, looking for Hedstrom, and that is down. Maya Hedstrom grabs her 4th kill. She is 1 away from 100 on the season.
That is absolutely impressive. Through 11 matches, 36 sets. She came in with 95, already has 4. Like you said, Kaylin, 1 more hits that triple-digit mark.
And that can't get over the net. Cadence Perkins tried to get under it and getting some coaching quickly. From Brianna Maitland, 23-16. Almost an ace. Free ball. Back up through the middle. Big swing off the block, and it's another one for Maya Hedstrom. Make that 5 in 100 on the year.
Yeah, and Hollins thought she had the block. The ball just got away from her. She had her hands on it. Just didn't go her direction.
Nice dig by Hedstrom. Spartans have a chance to return it. Set up by Perkins, looking for the outside. Another good dig off the rafters. Got to play it off the rafters. Here we go, free ball. Unbelievable. Hollins gets blocked. Going right back, and it's a point for the Hawks off of an error. And Northeast takes set 1, 25-16.
And
what a wild last point.
That was an interesting way to end the first set. The ball went right off the rafters. 3 players went out of commission by running into each other. Somehow we're still able to get the ball over to the other side of the net. That's a way to end the first set.
Oh, it's a good one. It is Northeast 1, Southwestern nothing as we head to set 2 on News Channel Nebraska.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Getting ready for our second set tonight on News Channel Nebraska between Northeast and Southwestern. The Hawks took the opening set 25-16. Well, our second set tonight is thanks to our friends at Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney. One of the things you saw on that commercial, you saw the arch. It's one of the best parts of driving through Kearney, one of my favorite parts anyway.
And you always got to put, I don't know if you know the urban legend, but you always got to put your feet up when you drive under it. That way it brings
never
you,
heard this.
So I may be being unsafe by doing this, but I mean, you take your feet off the brake and the gas pedal and you're sitting there and you're going right under. And if you make a wish, supposedly that comes true. I've made plenty of wishes. I can't confirm if any of them have came true.
Oh, because if you do, then it might spill the secret and the magic won't work. Who told you this?
I think my grandma. I can't quite confirm.
Wow.
I heard it from somewhere, and I was like, yeah, sounds legit.
The legend of Kearney, Nebraska, the arch. Put your feet up, grant a wish, and it'll come true. Stick around as well for our halftime endorsement for our friends at Visit Kearney. We're just talking about it, but they are making a brand new Kearney Sports Complex, and it's going to be so cool. We'll tell you some more details about what you can do out in Kearney when that is finished in its completion. Should be done by this upcoming spring, but we'll talk about that here after this one. Northeast with the first set 25-16. We switch sides on the court. Northeast Hawks wearing their white tops and the black bottoms. Meanwhile, Southwestern's got the navy tops and bottoms. As we're ready for set number 2.
Going back to that first set, Kalen, pretty dominant all around. You brought up a good point. They moved the ball around really well for Northeastern. I think the only problem that they had was those errors, those mistakes were allowing Southwestern to stay in this match, keeping it as close as they did, but overall pretty dominant performance, evenly spread all across the board.
Southwestern played tough there for the first few points, but Northeast really found a way to pull it ahead and stay ahead in the middle and latter half of set number 1. It's Emily Strait to get things going. Receive, set up by Boyer, tip shot through the middle, quick return, Whitney Hollins.
Yeah, it just looked like they didn't have anyone back in that middle back spot, and ball placed right into the sweet spot.
Boyer going back again, outside off the tip. Maya Hedstrom with the swing. Now returning it. Here comes Bobon. Back through the middle. Good look from Mallory Erickson. Sliding dig from Boyer. And right into the net, Hedstrom. And that's a 2-0 early lead for Southwestern.
Hedstrom looking for that 100th kill. Unfortunately goes right into the net.
Third straight serve for Emily Strait. Now that's down and with authority. Through the middle from the Hawks. Cadence Wilson with her second.
Cadence Wilson, 28 kills before coming into this match.
Maya Hedstrom to the outside. Lyle will just deliver it over. Boyer through the middle. Quickly defended, and the block comes down on the northeast side. It's a point for the Spartans. Working well. It's another one for Emily Strait. She's got 2.
Yeah, Alex Arenas tried to dig it up. Unfortunately, was just unable to get under and get in a good position to set that ball back up.
On the outside. Boyer. Tip shot falls for Alex Arenas. And there's the Wakefield sophomore.
I was just going to say, Kalen, that's a good way to come back for Arenas, giving up the last point, being able to come back and get the kill. Nice rebound.
Alex Arenas was a go-to player a year ago. Had 290 kills, hit 105, and this is a little too wide. The Hawks thought they had the ace, but the point will be for the Spartans. And Cadence Wilson can't believe it.
Going back to Alex Arenas, Kalen, .59 hitting percentage with 10 assists, 32 digs. So she's all over. Like you said, she was her go-to player last year. And she still has that ability to shine like she did.
One of the things with Arenas, you just want her to bring up that hitting percentage just a hair. Really help things out a little bit. Here's a kill for Northeast. Credit that one to Hedstrom. She's got 6.
Skylar Lawal was there. once that kill came in, just rolled over the back of her fingertips, unable to come up with the block.
Shaylin Safranek with the serve. Through the middle, quickly returned. Now back up and big block from, oh wow, that is Skylar Lawal.
And there's the block she was looking for as opposed to that last rally. Kaylin, look at the aggressiveness right here from Lawal. Being able to get up and finally get herself in a position to get that block just out of reach for the Hawks.
Audrey Bobon. Set up by Beston Leonard, now to the outside. It's Arenas, and that is down for the Hawks. Blocked and out.
There's Arenas with yet another kill. I believe her second, Kaylin, and the two she's had in this set.
Arenas will serve. Almost a miscue off the hands of Bobon, and then an error will give the point right back to the Hawks. We're tied at 5 in set 2.
Perkins had that arm come down a little awkwardly. Didn't get the position on the ball that she wanted, went right into the net.
Nice job by Ruby Hernandez-Clavel to get under that one. Trying to communicate here for the Hawks. That's blocked again. It's Skylar Lawal with another one this set.
And man, between Lawal and Hollins, they are all over that front net defensively. It's either one or the other. They're both doing a fantastic job contributing, keeping Northeast's offense from those aggressive kills. Their defense is definitely their strong suit.
Danica Chamberlain, Beston Leonard now through the outside, off the net. Christensen couldn't quite get up high enough to return it over.
And so now looky here, Kaylin, it's 7-5. Southwestern has the first lead that they've had in this set. I believe second lead they've had this whole match. See how Northeast responds.
Almost a miscue, free ball over the net by Hedstrom. Now here's an opportunity for the Hawks off the quick return. Trying to catch him napping, couldn't quite do it. Another free ball return by Southwestern. Safranek through the middle, big juice up the gut from Avery Couch.
And there's the spark you need from Safranek, coming up with the kill with a little authority after the couple of miscues from the blocks from Southwestern. Safranek finishes this rally with a point.
I think one of the best parts about volleyball is the middle hitters getting in and coming up strong. It is so dangerous, like right there again. Cadence Wilson's got 3.
Spoke it into existence. They're attacking where Southwestern's players are at best, and that is that center spot right in front of the net. And they are attacking and are successful.
Beston Leonard with the serve. Outside looking for Straight. Northeast somehow saves it. Straight will bring it back up. Going through the middle, tip shot Lawal, and that goes off the hand of Christensen, and down for Skylar Lawal. It's her 3rd kill. She's playing well today.
And so out goes Lawal, in comes Hollins. Both have had a lot of success with those tip shots, Caleb. You don't see a whole lot of power coming from them, just beautiful placement and high IQ.
Almost a miscommunication. Still works out. Here's Safranek with the dig. Now looking outside. What an effort sliding down. Bobon returned. Beston Leonard back outside. Christensen off the hands and down.
And man, what a good save that was from Bobon, but she can't be everywhere on the court as she had the dig from the opposite end, had to run all the way back over to the other corner to try to save it again. Ball had too much heat on it, not in time. That's your Hawks point.
Plainview freshman Taya Boyer sends it over. Really good basketball player, Taya Boyer. And that drops in. It's a great job by the outside here. Take another look. That's Whitney Hollins, her 4th kill. 9-8, Spartans ahead of the Hawks in set number 2. Boyer with the delivery, and Cadence Wilson finishes it off.
Cadence Wilson tallied up, what is that, 4 kills now for Wilson through 2 sets?
Spartans and the Hawks duking it out in set number 2. Gets a service ace. How about it from Maya Hedstrom, her second today.
And you know, much similarly to the first set, Kalen, Southwestern had a lead by at least 1 or 2 points, and it didn't last for very long. The Northeast Hawks were able to bounce back and eventually get the lead.
That's the thing for Southwestern, as back-to-back aces for Hedstrom's going to give them a little momentum here. 11-9 Hawks lead, but you got to think if you're the Spartans, you can't let Northeast jump ahead here in the middle stages. 3 in a row. Maya Hedstrom is feeling it. Hedstrom led St. Mary's in her senior season, 419 kills, with hitting 363. It was a great senior year for the St. Mary's Cardinals up in O'Neill. Here's a quick return. Hedstrom with the dig. Led in that category too at St. Mary's, 12-9. Hawks back through. Hollins tip shot, and that did it well. One of the best things you can do if you're a volleyball player is misdirection.
Absolutely, and that's, I think, Holland's go-to is that misdirection. She's able to use that soft tip for her control and her advantage to take rather advantage.
It's not all about power. Sometimes you got to have a little finesse. Here's up through the middle, Hedstrom. Nice return from Perkins, and then a miscommunication off of the hands of Perkins will drop 13-10.
And now, Caitlin, keep in mind, as close as this set is, I mean, they're only ahead 3 points. And like we talked about in pregame, the last time Southwest has won one of those sets was in 2018.
That's been a little bit.
And I can guarantee you Northeast does not want to give up a set anytime soon.
Arenas can't find the bottom of the court. Spartans have not won since 2013. They won both games that season. That was a very good Southwestern team. They made it all the way to 5th place in the NJCAA. They had a record of 37-10. But as of late, only 19 wins in the last 6 seasons for Southwestern, and that's why they have a little bit of some new leadership up top. The Creston native, Brianna Maitland. 14-11 Hawks. Safranek with the serve. Back up through, here's Lawal. She's blocked, and that's down. Good block, Avery Couch.
And what's interesting to me, Kaylin, is their first inaugural year in 2012-2013 was their best year. They were Region 11 champions, and since then it's almost kind of been a slow downward slope.
Arenas with a great attempt at the block, but it's a great job by Audrey Bobon to grab her second kill. Freshman from Glenwood, Iowa, played for the Rams. Part of the Hawkeye 10 conference. Through the middle, back to the outside, and that's blocked and down. Avery Couch with another one, her 4th. And check this out.
Good set from Safranek to the outside hitter, Couch. Taking advantage.
Off the top of the net, and that falls for Maya Hedstrom. She's got 7 and a 5-point lead for the Hawks in set number 2. Timeout called by the Spartans. We'll take 1-2. Northeast 17, Southwestern 12, set number 2 on NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hawks are having some fun right now. They lead it 17-12 in set number 2. They also took that first set 25-16 as Alex Arenas is back to serve. To the outside, and that's too strong. An error from Sophie Lyle.
Southwestern getting the timeout to recoup, rejuvenate, say, hey, we're not completely out of this yet. Down by 6 points, but still, they've been playing these sets relatively close to start out. It's just the end where Northeast starts to pull away.
Oh, and Arenas gets an ace off the top of the net, and Lawal just not expecting that. This is where the Hawks began to pull away their last time in set number 1. Here's a big swing, that's blocked back and out. Give it to Sophie Lyle, her 4th kill. Lyle is a sophomore from Pella, Iowa. It's just east of the largest lake in the state, Lake Red Rock. Pella is also the Dutch capital of Iowa. It's amazing. Their Casey's General Store looks awesome. Through the middle, there's Lawal. She is playing very well today, 4 kills.
Hey, man, who doesn't love a good slice of Casey's pizza every now and then?
And if you don't, you are lying, because it is glorious. Nice return up through the outside. Big swing. Jada Christensen. Her 5th kill. 20-14, Northeast ahead by 6 or 5 points away from a 2-0 lead. Looking through the outside, there's Lawal returned. Beston Leonard to Christensen, and now right back down. Good awareness. Spartans send over a free ball. Here comes Safranek. Chance at another assist, and she gets it that time. Again, it's back-to-back for Jada Christensen.
And I love that play from Maya Hedstrom on the soft tip, just putting the ball right in the middle of play, causing Southwest to panic. They weren't able to get back together and get set.
Beston Leonard with the outside, coming up quickly. Cadence Wilson, she's got 5. Hawks are spreading it around beautifully.
Hawks attempting to make it yet another sweep, Kalen, as they want to go home and get some Casey's Pizza themselves.
We better, have a nice little box of pizza ready for us after this, right? Come on now. Through the outside, off the hands, and that's out. Another one for the Hawks. I believe that's Jada Christensen again.
And it was a good attempt on the block off the net, just too much power on the ball, because that was nowhere near in play.
And a miscue from Ruby Hernandez-Clavel, the freshman from Puerto Rico. Set point here for Northeast. To the outside, straight. What a beautiful attempt here, Lawal, and already on the ground is Arenas, going right back up and just not strong enough off of Christensen.
For a second there, I thought we were going to have one of those crazy set point rallies again. Christensen unable to get the ball back over.
Great attempt. Alex Arenas sets it up. Christensen again. That time finishes off the swing with the kill. She's got 8. And the Hawks take set number 2. 25-15.
And how about Jaden Christensen? She is on absolute fire. That's, I believe, 8 kills already so far, and she's just been seeing the ball well, hitting well, and now we're up 2-0.
Hawks finish it off strong again in the second set. They did the same thing in the first set. Got to give a lot of credit to Southwestern. They're hanging in there early, but it's Northeast that's pulling away late, and they are doing a great job at that. Well, one of the things we mentioned was our friends at Visit Kearney. What's really cool about what is coming up in Kearney is a brand new sports complex, and who does not love a place to go and do all the sports that you want? The Kearney Sportsplex is owned by the city of Kearney and plans to open in the spring of 2025. So that is coming up just after this calendar year. They have got, you're speaking of a gym like the Cox Activity Center, they've got a gym with 59,000 plus square footage, hardwood gymnasium with 3,000 plus seats for spectators. That's 8 regulation high school basketball courts, or up to 12 of what we've got tonight, the volleyball courts. You can even fit in 20 plus wrestling matches. Were you a wrestling guy in high school?
I absolutely was. I'm surprised they're actually able to fit wrestling mats in there, but I guess, wow, that's really cool to see.
20 of them.
20. My goodness, I remember in high school, I think we probably had a good 8 in total.
Millard
West.
Millard West. There's so many of them.
A total of probably 6 to 8 wrestling rings just for people to be able to use, but wow, 20 is absolutely unreal.
And now one of the things that we also love is the turf field. We're in football season as well. Kearney football playing strong to start the year. They're 2-0. Well, they'll have a spot to go practice on the inside. 66,000 square footage turf field, customized soccer fields as well, and 3 drop-down net batting cages for the baseball and softball squads. And my favorite thing about the Kearney Sportsplex, pickleball.
I was waiting for that one. I played some pickleball last week. I had a good time. We need to get some pickleball courts up here in Norfolk. I think we have a few.
Right outside the building here at the Cox. They've got a tennis court that also works as pickleball. I've played there a few times.
So if I disappear in the third set, I mean, you might know where to find me. I might play pickleball eating Casey's Pizza.
If you're doing that, we're both going to be there playing some pickleball. And you can play pickleball at the Kearney Sportsplex, located on Eunice Drive. They will increase development, adding more entertainment, shopping, and restaurants in the area. Northeast Hawks ahead 2-0 over the Southwestern Spartans on News Channel Nebraska. Kalen Devin along with Andrew Pfeiffer here tonight as we are 1 set away from another Northeast sweep. If they can win this third set, it would be their 6th straight sweep of the Spartans dating back to 2018. Make sure you stick around as well for our post-game coaches interview teaser. Our post-game coaches interview is brought to you by Northeast Community College, as we'll be able to talk with head coach Amanda Schultze. Pretty happy so far, but she wants to get out of here with one more set win and a victory. And not to mention that, we'll also have our top performer, thanks to our friends right here at Northeast Community College. And of course, top plays will finish off the broadcast tonight. Those are brought to you by Currency. We'll be able to relive everything from the first 2 sets and however many more we go. Could be up to 3 more. Hawks are obviously not wanting to have 3 more sets. They want 1 more to finish it off. We'll see what the Spartans can do. Trying to return it on the outside is Bobon, and they start off strong. Audrey Bobon, her 3rd kill.
And that's exactly what you want to see if you are the Spartans, Kalen. You want to get that momentum going right away in the 3rd set. You don't want to give the Hawks the momentum to come back and be able to make this a clean sweep.
Safranek will call it an error against the Spartans. We'll tie this one up at 1. Cadence Wilson in rhythm with an ace.
Just unable to get the dig by the libero. That was Ruby Hernandez, Clavel. This time she does get the dig, Kaylin.
Trying to come back up to the outside block to the top. Nice return. Joust up the middle. Brought back over, and it ends up falling in favor for Cadence Perkins for Southwestern. Tied at 2. With Crystal Cordero, that's short and into the net. The service error will put the Hawks back on top quickly, 3-2. Now back in is Jada Christensen. Checking in for Brooklyn Weiss.
Jada Christensen so far, Kaylin, absolutely outstanding on offense.
And she's playing pretty well today. Her along with Maya Hedstrom, they've been doing very well. Nice dig from Hedstrom, but not able to corral it. I'll give that point right back to the Spartans, tied at 3. Last year, Hawks finished 20-15. Started off the year 14-6, but they lost 9 out of the last 15 and weren't able to make it into a strong run for the postseason. Looking to start off 9-3 here in 2024.
And you know,
Arenas serves it.
I was just going to say, I hate bringing this up, but of course we talked about that small amount of wins in the last just 6 years, 19 games, as they went 3-20 last season.
Yeah, 3-20 for the Spartans, and they're still looking to kickstart some more success. They had it in the early going to the program as an ace here for Alex Arenas. It's her second on the day.
But hey, something positive you can hang your hat on. Only 3 wins last season. You get 2 consecutive back-to-back leading up into this game.
You're looking to clear that win total and see the improvement here from Southwestern. Delivery from Bobon, now back to the outside looking for Hedstrom. She gets it to drop in. Maya Hedstrom's got 9 kills. She's been everywhere. Hawks jump out to a 4-point lead, make it 5-point lead with another ace for Alex Arenas. And a quick timeout called, 8-3. Northeast ahead of Southwestern. We'll take a quick pause and return with action in set 3 on NCN.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks that you are considering apart from each other? At Boone County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is our flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, and agriculture needs to make your dreams a reality. Our lenders have both the practical experience and product knowledge to ensure your solution is a perfect match for your needs. Boone County Bank, here to help you grow.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Returning to the Cox Activity Center, Northeast leading 8-3 over Southwestern in the ICCAC. A battle that goes outside from Skylar Lawal, 9-3. And Northeast really starting strong. The last two sets were back and forth up to about 10 or 11 points, and then Northeast has jumped ahead. Lawal, little miscue, and that's another one. 10-3, and things just not clicking for the Spartans.
And you can kind of see it on their faces too, Kalen. A lot of miscommunication and frustration.
Through the outside. Nice dig. Comes back over. Lawal tipped off. Now coming back forward. Free ball. Boban digs. Now back to the outside. Boban. Good volley here. Cadence Perkins outside. It's straight. And just not able to get it back up. Shaylin Zafranik had a great look at it. Kind of got caught in her palm.
That happens sometimes when you're going too fast. You think you know what you're doing, but all of a sudden you try to get placement, and all of a sudden your hand's in the wrong place because you move too fast. So
there's the serve from Chamberlain. Back on through, it's Christensen. Tip shot. Beston Leonard sets up Christensen again. Blocked back by Skylar Lawal. That's her fourth block of the day. She's only played in 3 matches so far this season, 3 out of the 5. But Skylar Lawal looking to be a really big piece for this Southwestern team as they continue to look for future success. Just a freshman. And that drops from the outside.
Lawal, the freshman from Miami, Florida, like you brought up, Kalen, only 3 matches, 9 sets with 9 total blocks. And I'd argue she's had that many here tonight.
And she's been all over the place up front. Beston Leonard. That goes over the net. Beston Leonard will set it back up. Now outside looking for Hedstrom. That drops. Maya Hedstrom, 10 kills on the night to go along with 4 assists and a whole lot of digs. Give her a shovel out there. Give it to an ace for the Hawks. Jaden Beston Leonard. Just couldn't quite bring it back up, and the Hawks are up big time, 13-5 in set 3. There's the free ball. Quickly, Safranik, tip shot, nice job by Perkins to get under it. Now blocked back to the top. Another opportunity for Northeast. Safranik through the middle. Give it to the Hawks. It's Cadence Wilson with 6. (14-5).
Kalen, you can see Coach Schulte having a word with Jada Christensen just before that rally there. They want the Hawks to keep the intensity up just to get the clean sweep. Don't let the Spartans come back into this thing and build their momentum as they had in the last couple of sets where they did have various leads throughout the match.
Right now, Spartans are just playing a little bit sloppy here, and it's given Northeast that 16-5 lead. Just the communication needs to tighten up a little bit. Again, it's still a young team. They've only got 4 sophomores on the squad. Actually, just 3 sophomores. So a lot of freshmen here playing in just the 6th game of the season. You talk about a team that's still looking to build some momentum. They've got the opportunity to do that as the season progresses.
And you take a look at Northeast, if you take a look at the other side, most of those starters, if not players in that rotation, are sophomores. And so they're a little bit more on the older side.
And they've also played 5 more games this season than the Spartans, so they've got some more experience there. Jada Christensen, she's got 9 kills. Been doing work on the outside.
And you know, Kaylin, even in any athletics, a year between sophomore and freshman at any level of athletics can make the world of a difference, as that experience is so important.
Brooklyn Weiss with the serve. That drops in. Nice job on the outside. Give that one to Emily Straight. It's her third kill. Outside, nice look from Wilson, but a good dig by Hernandez Clavel. Another return here. Weiss sets it up for Safranek. Free ball. Another chance for the Hawks. Outside, Hedstrom. Got it to go. No, it hit off the pole. So that is a point for the Spartans. Good look. Just a little too wide.
Yeah, it was a good look from the middle hitter over to Hedstrom, unfortunately unable to finish.
Playing here in set number 3. Hawks lead it 2-0. That's tipped and a point for the Spartans. 17-9.
So now here come the Spartans, Kaylin. Only an 8-point deficit. These Hawks are just trying to survive to be able to keep the sweep.
Straight sets it up now through the middle. Great dig for Bestenlenner. Outside, Hedstrom with the tip. Looking outside, that's blocked and out, and it's another one. Audrey Boban with her 4th. And the Spartans are making a rally. They've scored 3 straight.
Safranek tried to go up for the block. Ball ricocheted out of play. Spartans catch a break.
Here's Wilson. Nice dig. Quick return. Back to the outside. Hedstrom off the block and down. Point for the Hawks. Hedstrom with 11.
Hedstrom already moved into double digits. She's way surpassed that 100 kill mark, Kaylin.
Up to 106 at this point. On the year. Nice dig, Hedstrom. Back to the outside. Quickly, and that drops again. Talk about Maya Hedstrom with the success she had at St. Mary's and O'Neill, and that's a great volleyball program. And the way that she's just seamlessly transitioned here to Northeast. Outside back in, an error. It was off the block, but also hit off the net.
Hawks are 5 away from getting their sweep, Kaylin. And from what seemed like after a 3-point rally from Southwest, that has quickly come to an end.
To the outside. Coming through is Boban. Hawks able to save it. Now here's the return. Arenas finds it, and that drops. It's her 3rd today. Northeast looking for their 15th consecutive victory over the Southwestern Spartans. Arenas delivers. Through by Perkins. Nice dig. And a miscommunication as Weiss was there and had a great opportunity to set it up front. But it drops. 21-11. 4 points away for the Hawks. Spartans trying to battle right back.
And not to take anything away from the Spartans, Kaylin, but you can really tell where they're taking advantage of those rallies as they're using not the strength to where the Hawks may have, rather than the strategy of being able to go off those soft touches. What's the word I'm looking for? Off the soft touch, great placement. It's very strategic rather than power, to where the Hawks have that power.
The finesse. Precision. How about that? That's from Connor in the truck. Gives us the precision. Point for the Hawks here, 23-11. 2 points away from the sweep. And the 15th straight win over Southwestern. Cadence Wilson Back to the outside, the freshman Hollins. Tip shot, Safranek, nice job. Hernandez-Clavel getting down off the top of the net, and that drops on the outside for Sophie Lyle. Leading the team in kills with 5. Been the strongest set of the night so far for the Hawks. Tip by Safranek. Back outside, return tip shot. Nice sliding dig. I believe that's Arenas who got there. Heck of a play on that. Set up through the middle, and Couch grabs her 5th kill. Match point here, 24-12. Northeast fans on their feet for what could be the final point of the night. Safranek. Hollins tip shot. Safranek is there. Back to the outside. Arenas. Great dig on the return by Straight. And that drops for Southwestern. Not dead yet.
And they won't go quietly, that is for sure. They're still playing with that same intensity from the very first set, and you have to admire that.
It's Boban. Safranek outside, Couch, too strong, didn't get a tip.
It looks like the Hawks thought they had it, but
they did.
Off a late decision. Let's take a look here, Kalen.
All right, nothing there. 24-14. We'll redo it. Boban again. I'll have to just bring over a free ball. Boban with the dig. Now back toward the middle and set it up on the outside. Hits the pole and out. And the Hawks will take set 3. And the match. 25-16. 25-15, 25-14. Northeast takes down Southwestern in straight sets, and they move to 9-3 on the year.
And in dominant fashion, absolutely. But keep your heads up if you're the Spartans. Obviously, the program hasn't been very good the last few years. And just tonight, they've had the lead a handful of times in the first and second sets. They started strong in the third. And there's a lot of positive you can take away if you are Southwest.
All right, we'll have our top plays as well as our interviews with both head coach Amanda Schultze and our player of the game. It's coming up next on NCN.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hawks get the win tonight, finish strong, and move over to 9-3 on the season. Set 1, 25-16, 25-15 in set number 2, and 25-14 in set number 3. Well, thanks for joining us on News Channel Nebraska tonight as we take a look at our top plays brought to you by Currency. Well, it is another edition of the Hawks and the Spartans. Hawks have won 14 straight over the Southwestern Spartans and looking to get it done again today. Southwestern has not taken a set from Norfolk since 2018, and they try to change that here today. Taking a look on the outside, Northeast had lots of success trying to find opportunities. One of those players, Maya Hedstrom, was someone who really helped get them going early. They will continue to move forward. Now we move to set number 2 after the set 1 victory. Late in set 2, 24-15, looking for the outside again. Jada Christensen, the Norfolk native, finishes it off. She had a tremendous night tonight. Finished the evening with 9 kills. Now here early in set number 3, 5-3, a service ace as they continue to do that. Now moving through the middle, back to the outside. Finished off by Avery Couch. And a strong way to do it for the Hawks. 24-13 here. Northeast with that 1-point lead. And take another look at this one. Avery Couch just strong, sliding to the outside and finding the connection. Now our final play here, 24-14 Hawks trying to move it back up forward. A little bit of a miscue that went over back for Southwestern and went off the pole on the outside to finish things off. Hawks get the win. 25-16, 25-15, 25-14. As we finish up our top plays tonight, Northeast is 9-3. Meanwhile, Southwestern falls to 2-4. Well, now time to send it on down to our player of the night, our Hawks top performer, Maya Hedstrom, with Andrew Pfeiffer.
Andrew Pfeiffer here courtside with our player of the game. Maya Hedstrom put up quite the impressive numbers this evening. 12 kills for aces. What do you say would contribute to your success here tonight?
A lot of hard work in practice, trusting my teammates, trusting my coaches, and trusting myself.
And you know, you're reaching that halfway point through the season. You have a pretty tough stretch coming up, but you're coming off of back-to-back sweeps. How can you carry that momentum moving into the next performance?
Winning obviously gives us a lot of confidence. We got to carry the momentum into the next games, keep playing how we've been playing, and we'll do good.
And speaking of that momentum, I mean, you guys have been doing great. What do you guys think you've done best so far in the last couple of competitions, and what are some things you guys want to clean up?
We definitely need to work on our defense, hitting shots that we need to hit. We're doing good. We're finally getting some chemistry between us all. But there's definitely things that we can still perfect.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Maya. You're our player of the game, and have a good rest of your season.
Thank you.
We'll now bring on head coach Amanda Schultze. Coach, I mean, you guys are coming off back-to-back sweeps. You got to be feeling pretty good, right?
Yeah, we are.
And so moving on, we're about halfway into the season. You got a pretty tough stretch coming up. How do you prepare your team? I know last week you emphasized rest and wanting your team to recover at least for the upcoming matches. What is that going to look like from here on out?
Yeah, these next couple weeks, we are starting tomorrow. We head down to Kansas. We're down there this weekend, and then we're down there next weekend as well, and then also out in West Burlington, Iowa. So we have some big matches coming up. We see some of the top 5 teams in the country, and last week we just really needed to rest up. We have some injuries, and we needed a weekend off, and so this last weekend, Saturday, Sunday, was a nice rest. Then we got back to work on Monday, and we just really got to work on our defense and making sure we're ready to go as soon as we set foot on that court.
And coming up next, you have Pratt Community College. You're going to be traveling down to Kansas, like you mentioned. And so what's going to be in store as far as preparation goes for these upcoming games?
Yeah, right now, really just serving well, keeping that ball in play. And like I said, playing defense, that's really our number one thing we want to get better at is defense in the back row. I feel like we put up a pretty good block right now and get some nice touches. But really just, showing up and ready to play defense and serving well.
And Coach Maya Hedstrom, she had 12 kills, 4 aces. What can you contribute to her success tonight on the floor?
Yeah, she's been working really hard to, attack the ball, and even those out-of-system balls, just still hitting a good ball instead of tipping. And she's done a really good job for us all the way around. She's working on her defense in the back row. She passes well for us. She passed really well tonight. She also served really well tonight. So she's a big part of it.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your win tonight, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
We'll have more post-game content coming up with NCN Sports Now.
Obviously, the Niners look good yet, too, but it could have been a...
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Well, wrapping it up tonight from the Cox Activity Center in Norfolk, Nebraska. Northeast Hawks get the win in 3 sets, 25-16, 25-15, 25-14 over the Southwestern Spartans. Dominant win for Northeast.
Absolutely, and I mean, you have to take a look at Maya Hedstrom. She had 12 kills, 4 aces, rightfully so our player of the game. They're coming off back-to-back sweeps. They're going to be heading down to Kansas here pretty soon to take on Pratt Community College. But overall, great performance here tonight.
Hawks have now beaten the Spartans in 15